In Berkeley today have not informed people of an AIDS death. The victim, an intravenous drug user, frequented Barrington House, a place on the UC Berkeley campus once described as a den of drug use. Intravenous drug users are an AIDS risk group, but by law, the health department has no right to test other drug users there for AIDS. Vern Hawkins is standing by at Barrington House live with more on this. Vern?
Well, Barbara, Barrington is one of many university housing situations throughout the campus area here, and it's one where there was a lot of heavy drug use about a year ago. Officials said that of 180 students who stayed there, at least 8 used heroin. Since then, they say that they've taken measures to either remove those students from the premises or have gotten them into correction programs of some sort. What had happened in the interim is that apparently a man who was a heroin user, who was not a resident there, who was not a student, died of the AIDS virus. He had also had contact with about 3 other drug users and shared needles with them. Again, they don't believe that they were students, but one of the persons, a lady who did come forward and say that she had shared the needle with this man, did say that she had stayed at the house on and off. The concern, of course, is locating those 2 people whom they don't know. They just have partial identifications of these people, but do want to locate them to see that they should be tested. Here's what Dr. Gay had to say.
I turned the case over to an investigator. The identifying information that the patient was able to provide didn't include names and addresses. And you don't expect IV drug users to be very careful about obtaining names and addresses from the people they share drugs with. As a result of his identifying 3 people roughly, we are able to find, or the investigator was able to find one of the 3 people and warn her that she had, in fact, been sharing needles with someone who was infected with the AIDS virus.
What about the other 2?
Other 2 we've not been able to locate.
Now, that's the problem. They still want to locate them. They are unable to give what information they have out because of the confidentiality due to the type of disease, any communicable disease. You cannot give out information about a possible patient. In the meantime, students have been warned what happened here and in other areas, and the university housing situation is taking an ongoing program to brief students of the problems of AIDS and of sharing needles. So that's the situation here in Berkeley, Barbara.
Thank you, Vern. It was Vern Hawkins.